Last time on Kid Clips.
5 superstars that will definitely not be in the men's Royal Rumble match 2018. Bobby Lashley, Darren Young, X-Pac, Kevin Nash, Chris Jericho. So guys and girls, those are the 5 ex-superstars that I think will not be in this year's Royal Rumble match. But I'm here today to give you my top 5 superstars that could be, potentially, might be surprises in this year's Royal Rumble men's match. At number 5, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Or some good news, depends how you want to look at it. It is Wade Barrett. Now, Wade Barrett, he left WWE back in 2016. And he said he wanted to step away from wrestling for a while, and he wasn't sure when he would be back. September 2017, that's when he's back, because he came back as the Defiant Wrestling General Manager. Okay, Wade Barrett's got his interest in wrestling back. And then recently, on his Instagram, he tweeted a picture of himself at the beach saying, to those complaining about my abs, don't worry, they'll be back by the Rumble. Kiss face emoji. So Wade Barrett, he is teasing us. He is teasing all of us with a Royal Rumble surprise entry spot. And it could happen. He lives, according to his Twitter, in New York. And New York is not that far from Philadelphia, where the Royal Rumble is taking place. Trust me, I know. I visited New York and I got on a bus and I visited Philadelphia, so I know that it is not far. So Wade Barrett, Bad News Barrett, Stu Bennett, we will see you in the Royal Rumble. At number 4, a bona fide WWE legend, Jake the Snake Roberts. Now, some of you might have seen the Resurrection of Jake the Snake documentary, and that shows Jake the Snake coming back from some personal problems, and he is back being healthy. And he said in 2013 in a YouTube video that his goal was to be in the Royal Rumble. That hasn't happened yet. He did come back on a Raw in 2014, and he was in the 2014 Hall of Fame. But that Royal Rumble thought in his head is still there, because he said again in 2016 he still wants a spot in the Royal Rumble. There's even a Facebook page, a petition to get Jake the Snake Roberts in the Royal Rumble match. So could 2018 be the year that Jake the Snake Roberts gets his wish and comes back as a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble match? It could happen. At number 3, I mentioned before that the Royal Rumble is happening in Philadelphia, and there used to be an old company, an old wrestling company that was really popular in Philadelphia. You might have heard of it, ECW. So possibly we might be seeing some ECW legends in the Royal Rumble 2018. I'm thinking of Rob Van Dam. Now, you're thinking, why have you picked Rob Van Dam? There are so many ECW legends you could choose. Tommy Dreamer, for example, he's still wrestling. The reason I've chosen RVD is because he was announced as a playable character in WWE 2K18. He wasn't in 2K16, he wasn't in 2K17, but he's in 2K18. You remember with Sting? He was announced in the game first, then he came to WWE. Goldberg, he was announced in the game first, then he came back to WWE. So I'm thinking Rob Van Dam, he was a surprise entrant in 2009, he could be a surprise entrant in 2018. The Royal Rumble is about to get extreme. Coming in at number 2 is another British wrestler. Earlier we had Wade Barrett, now we have ROCKSTAR SPUD. Apparently ROCKSTAR SPUD asked for his release from Impact Wrestling, and according to reports, he has already signed with WWE, but they haven't announced that he has signed with them, which I find strange because they announced that Ricochet and War Machine and Candice LeRae, they announced everywhere that they have signed with WWE and are at the Performance Center. But SPUD, we haven't heard anything. I'm thinking ROCKSTAR SPUD, he could debut in the Royal Rumble and go straight onto 205 Live. 205 Live, they need stars. You know, everyone's leaving 205 Live because of one reason or another. Enzo's gone, Rich Swann is gone, Neville is gone, Austin Aries is gone. They need stars on 205 Live to build up that show again. And I think ROCKSTAR SPUD could enter the Royal Rumble with this big bright spotlight of the Royal Rumble on him as a surprise entrant, and then go and take that buzz with him to 205 Live. And the same as Wade Barrett teasing us on Instagram, SPUD has teased us on Twitter with a picture of himself and EC3 saying, there is an entire universe to conquer. Universe. WWE Universe. Will the WWE Universe be seeing ROCKSTAR SPUD in the Royal Rumble? Let's wait and see. And at number 1, the person, the wrestler, the superstar that I think is most likely to be a surprise entrant in the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble match, EC3. You just saw him in SPUD's photo, in SPUD's tweet, but I think both of them could be surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble match. Let's look at the facts. EC3 recently lost a Feast or Fired match in Impact Wrestling, and he was fired, but in reality his contract finished and he left. He didn't re-sign. He's free to wrestle anywhere he wants. Now, EC3 was supposed to wrestle an event on 28th of January 2018, the same night as the Royal Rumble, but that wrestling company, they posted on their Facebook saying, due to reasons out of RWR control, EC3 will not be able to attend RWR Over the Top. So, he has left Impact Wrestling, he has pulled out of an event on the same night as the Royal Rumble, so now he's free on Royal Rumble night, and according to reports, he was spotted at the WWE Performance Center. All the signs are pointing to an EC3 surprise entry in the Royal Rumble match. There's gonna be some trouble. That's his Impact Wrestling theme song, if you didn't know. No, I'm not just going crazy. So guys and girls, those are my top 5 potential surprise entrants in the Men's Royal Rumble match 2018. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of my picks? Let me know your picks, who you think could be showing up on January 28th. And make sure you hit like, hit subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video. Too sweet! I really hope one of those shows up now. Probably EC3. Finian, you're not in the Rumble, Finian. Oh!